We're back at this eco-friendly resort hotel nestled in the mountains of Aberdeen. A picturesque space and an idyllic environment. Ivy, what else can you tell us about this place?
I find it really meaningful that this hotel is so eco-conscious in absolutely everything that they do, from their ideation to their design to their application and their operational processes. And at the same time, they are partnering with different organizations and sponsoring events such as Miss Hong Kong in order to raise public awareness about our world's environmental challenges. Well, I look forward to seeing how the stars of our future are putting the spotlight on sustainability. After all, actions echo.
What a wonderful collaboration. Having a prestigious pageant event that encompasses the world of nature and what it means to preserve and conserve it. There are so many lessons to be learned, facts to dive deeper into, and efforts to be made. Hope these pageantry hopefuls continue to inspire our next generation to keep up the green work, because the weight of beauty on nature can soon turn into a burden.
Melanie, can you tell me a little bit about the design of this hotel?
Yes, definitely. This hotel is the first hotel in Hong Kong and mainland to receive the WELL certification.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and we love to bring in the wellness and sustainability to all our guests in this hotel. We have energy-saving measures. So, for instance, we have the solar light lamps that you get to see in this room. And we also have the rainwater recycling systems. And as a hotel, we have restaurants, of course. So we have 5 outlets in this hotel. And we actually have our total food waste treatment. So we have 6 food waste machines that can treat 1.5 tons of food waste per day. I think it's very important to implement green journey to our guests. So upon the arrival of this hotel, the guests, first of all, they get to see this beautiful eco bricks path. And these bricks itself are actually made of 7 types of upcycled plastics. Plastic is, of course, as we all know, is an important environmental issue right now.
It really is, yeah.
And only 11% of the plastic are being recycled. So it is important for us not only to recycle plastic, but also to reduce plastic. So for instance, in our hotel, we have eradicated all plastic bottles in our rooms. So we provided each guest the beautiful glass jar and also the thermal flask. And we actually build up all these smart water dispenser system where they can fill in their waters as well. Wonderful. And the guests really loved it.
What about the accessories in this particular room?
Each of the room will be given a beautiful set of environmental gifts. We have this lovely sets of pencils, and they're not just normal pencils, but they're actually made of seeds. Ooh. So the guests can actually build their own lavender, they can actually grow their own mints.
How else are you raising awareness? Any other sponsorships or partnerships?
We're very happy to sponsor the Miss Hong Kong. This is a very important project for us because I believe that Miss Hong Kong is an important campaign to showcase the importance of gender equality and women empowerment. And we hope that Miss Hong Kong can also play a positive, influential role to help us to actually broadcast the importance of sustainability to the society. We have a STEM workshop that actually helps our guests and their children to learn about the coral restorations. They can understand the coral species. They can also build their own reef tiles. They can also build their own coral reef. We also have the Adopt the Coral program, where our guests can also adopt a coral reef. We will have tours to bring them to the ocean park to see the real coral reef so that they can learn about the importance of coral restorations.
The guest experience certainly sounds like a fruitful one, but it doesn't look like it ends there. We're atop a bridge, up on the mountain. Let's see what Ivy has in store for us all the way up here.
Hey, Nicole, you're looking really sporty today. What do you do?
Yeah, very observant. So I actually have to look after the facilities in the hotel, which includes a 60 meters infinity pool.
Okay, so all the sports facilities.
Yes, there's a really nice kids lagoon. There's also the 24-hour gym, and then we have an ocean view spa to be open.
Oh, very lovely. Oh, what kind of activities, do you actually host?
We are the fun team.
Oh, okay. What does fun stand for?
Fun, right. F is actually fun, family and fun. U is uniqueness. N is the nature and neighborhood. We create a lot of memorable experiences for our guests. So for family and fun, we have abseiling and zip line right at Brick Hill, which is only 20 minutes away. And guests are actually surprised it's so close they can adventure near the nature.
So this is part of the hotel program?
Absolutely. So these are actually very special programs. So parents, like for the family, the parents and kids can join our mermaid dance, which is quite unique again in the infinity pool. They wear a mermaid tail. They can dance and pose gracefully. For uniqueness, we actually take guests to experience rock climbing and ap lei pai.
Oh, I didn't know that you can do rock climbing here in ap lei pai.
Yes. You don't even have to fly away. It's all in Hong Kong. And also because Ocean Park is right next to us, we have a nighttime biodiversity program, which we take them at night to look at nocturne insects, frogs, and teach them.
Nocturne, did you say?
Yes.
So at night?
At night, when Ocean Park is closed, we take them there and we go look for little animals, insects, and teach them about biodiversity. And also because we have the Aberdeen Fishing Village, we also take guests on a sampan ride to go through from the past to the present.
A sampan?
Yes. Sampan is a small wooden boat. You can take about 10 persons and go on the ride. The lady is actually, she's the 4th generation from the fishing village. So now she takes tourists and guests around the village and tell them the history of her, the 100 years in the Aberdeen Fishing Village.
Hi, Ping. I just want to know, what do you do here?
我都係揸呢個三板船旅遊嘅。
Also, you're doing this sampan boat tourism. What kind of hotel guests do you usually carry in your boat, and where do you take them?
我哋負責咧，即係帶啲客人咧嚟到我哋香港仔避風塘咧，睇下我哋呢度有咩變遷好大。
So you're here to take them through the eras of change around this particular area.
但係咧，而家咧佢哋好少人識得嚟坐我哋呢啲 salmon boat， 因為係好古老。
Because these salmon boats are so historical, not very many tourists actually know to come and actually visit and take a trip on these boats. So I'd like to know a little bit more about the changes in and around the typhoon shelter, what kind of business you used to do, and where did the sampan boats come from?
呢啲 sampan boat 咧，以前我哋咧一家人咧就嚟住喺度嘅，我哋係做嗰啲接載漁民啊。 就上船同埋埋岸嘅。後期咧有咗海鮮房啦，咁我哋就轉咗載佢開去海鮮房，就食海鮮，咁就一路咁樣嚟做旅遊，咁就轉型到而家啦。
I see. What happened was it used to be a lot smaller than it is now, and it used to host fishermen. You would take these fishermen to and from shore to their fishing boats, and then thereafter, as times changed, the seafood restaurant came about, and then you would take tourists and restaurant goers to and from shore to eat the seafood. And then thereafter, you know, when the seafood restaurant was closed, then, you know, you went into doing tourism of the Aberdeen area. Are there any attractions you would take people around?
如果佢係外國嚟嘅咧，佢哋好中意睇喺水上住嘅嗰啲船屋。
A lot of foreigners love to come and visit these sampan boats and understand where you live.
佢哋覺得好怪嘅係點咧？一隻三板船咁細。 會住一個 family 咁咧，個屋企人啊。
So these foreigners, they love to understand how 4 people manage to live on a very tiny boat.
Yeah， 我做過好多客咧，英女王啦，外國明星啦 ，Michael 啦
，Michael Jackson used to come to your boat.
球星啊，都會落嚟我哋呢度兜個圈睇下嘅。
Even the sports stars would come and visit your boats and have a look at it around Aberdeen. What do you see happening in the typhoon shelter in the coming days in the future?
我哋呢啲 salmon boat 咧就冇乜嘢咩發展啦，因為呢啲係一種古老嘅文化。咁我哋都年紀大啦，冇呢個後生再做，所以我哋唔做啦，退休啦，就已經係冇。
This is actually a cultural heritage of Hong Kong, but unfortunately, because you don't see any future generations taking up your work, you find it really hard to pass down the tradition of these sampan boats. So the moment you retire, fewer and fewer sampan boats are present in Hong Kong.
我都希望 可以幫助我哋香港仔能夠宣傳到我哋呢一種文化。
You really want to promote the Aberdeen culture, and the Sampan boats is actually one of these cultural heritage that you really look forward to having the next generation to take over, but you still are hopeful for the future.
Yeah.
Sustainability can be such a serious topic, and yet I never imagined it could be as fun and also as educational and informative. By embracing ecotourism in these bite-sized practices, conservation efforts could be more easily digested. It is through this that we can inspire the next generation to celebrate nature.